everybody, I'm back with another video, and this is a special video. Two reasons. One, because it's like my 57th video, which really has no significance at all, but what is special is that this is my first video that you guys can see me on camera since I have graduated high school. Yes, I have graduated high school, ladies and gents. That is exciting for me, maybe not exciting for you, but it's a big step in life, I guess. So let's celebrate.
This is your celebration. Celebrate good times.
Now that I've completely embarrassed myself for you guys, I think it's time that we get into my actual pickups video here. So this is everything that I picked up from the months of April to the end of May. But I actually do have a package coming in the mail from another fellow YouTuber that I recently met. He's a great friend of mine now. I'm not going to mention his name yet because I'll be doing a specific video for that unpackaging. But let's get right into the pickups, guys. No more wasting time. The first game we have here is Kirby's Epic Yarn for the Nintendo Wii. A big release last year, but I didn't get to pick it up until this year. There was a recent sale on Amazon for like a day or two where it was only $20. And since I'm going to college, I have free shipping. I got the Amazon Prime membership for 1 year for free since I'm a student. But enough of that. Kirby's Epic Yarn is a fantastic game. An incredible platformer. It is so adorable. Just great characters. The music is spectacular. You know, it's just such a heartwarming game. Very relaxing. Not very challenging, but don't let that steer you away from the game. It's a very great experience. And I definitely recommend picking it up if you can. A lot of fun. Very unique. Even though it does stray away from the original Kirby formula. Alright guys, so the next big pile of games we have here was actually donated to me by my cousin. I asked him if he had any games, or actually specifically Zelda games that he didn't want anymore. And he said he did, but he ended up bringing a big pile of games over. And I asked him how much he wanted for them multiple times, but he refused. Well, he didn't really refuse, but he said he didn't want anything. After multiple times, I asked him, what do you want for these? He said nothing. So, a very big thank you to him. I'm very generous that he donated these games to me. The first game we have here is Star Wars: The Revenge of the Sith. I remember running this game for the PlayStation 2 back in the day when it first came out. It was actually the next game we have here is Tony Hawk Project 8. I've never played this game. I actually stopped playing the Tony Hawk games after 4 for the PlayStation 2, because after that I thought that you were just getting a little ridiculous. But I'll still play it. Close Combat First to Fight, United States Marines. I've never played this, but based on the screenshots on the back cover here, it actually looks like a pretty decent first-person shooter. So I'm interested in getting into that. The next game we have here is Cabela Dangerous Hunts 2. Yes, Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2. I've never played one of the Cabela games. I'm not a very big hunter. Actually, I've never hunted before. But, you know, I'm actually kind of interested in this. It looks kind of interesting. 20 ferocious animals, 12 exotic locations, global hunting, helicopter hunts. Seems interesting to me. The next game we have here is the official U.S. Army game, America's Rise of a Soldier. I remember when this game came out, but I never actually played it. Again, this game looks interesting as well, first-person shooter. I'll definitely have to pop that in sometime soon. I actually did have this game when I owned my original Xbox back in the day. Delta Force Black Hawk Down. Actually a pretty decent game. Brutally challenging single-player campaign. But I remember playing multiplayer with my friends, and that was an enjoyable experience, so I'll pop this in sometime soon as well. Next we have two really great games. I've only owned the first one, but we have Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, the original trilogy. Very excited to get back into these games. I don't have any of the Lego Star Wars games for current gen systems, so it's nice to add these to the collection. Next we have one of my favorite games of all time, guys. I know, that's big, but that is The Godfather. Similar to GTA, but a much more gripping story in my opinion, because I'm a huge fan of the Godfather movies. I come from an Italian background, my family. So we're Dagos, and we love The Godfather, and the game is fantastic as well. remember spending an entire summer playing this game with my friend, becoming the Dawn of the City, and extorting all the businesses across the 3 different cities. And it's just such a great game. I love it. Next, we have another one of my favorites. That's Star Wars Battlefront 2. Unfortunately, we're not going to see a third since Pandemic went bankrupt, which really, really sucks in my opinion. But, you know, I'll just have to play the crap out of the second one. I've already beat it for PlayStation 2 a dozen times over when I used to own it, but I'm glad to finally own it again for the original Xbox. We have 2 games that I was psyched to get, and that's Simpsons Road Rage and Simpsons Hit and Run. This is a Crazy Taxi clone with Simpsons characters that is just an incredible game, very enjoyable. And this is a GTA clone with Simpsons characters, obviously. And you actually get to go through and play a series of missions with each of the characters from the Simpsons family, excluding Maggie because she's a little too tiny. But it's a fun game, very enjoyable. I'm sure you can pick it up for a few bucks since these games are very inexpensive these days. But both of them are very fun. If you don't own either of the 2, I recommend picking up both. They're great. The next game we have is the game I'm most excited to get out of all the games that he donated to me. And I honestly cannot thank him enough still. I'm very excited and just feel very honored that he was willing to donate these games to me. But that game is Zelda the Twilight Princess for the Nintendo GameCube. This game is complete, mint condition, still has all the inserts, the Nintendo Power subscription, the GameCube manual, registration cards, all that goodness is in there. The manual is in immaculate condition as well, and it's nice and colorful. Very awesome. But yeah, I owned Twilight Princess for the Nintendo Wii when it was the first game I got for my Wii, but I never completed it, which is kind of depressing. So I'm probably going to add this to my summer backlog. Excuse me, I just burped. I'm probably going to add this to my summer backlog because I have not completed this game yet, and from what I hear, it's a great game. I mean, I've played most of it, but I never completed it, so very, very happy to get Zelda the Twilight Princess for the Nintendo GameCube. Alright, the next 3 games are 3 games that I found at a thrift store near my work. I actually didn't know this place existed until a few days ago. I was at my play-in trade near my work, and this guy said that he found a complete copy of the Zelda the Ocarina of Time there, and I was like, wait, where did you go? So I went to the store. I didn't find a complete copy of that, but I did find some pretty decent games, and I ended up paying $10 for all of this, which is really cool. The first game we have here is in the little Game Boy cartridge thingy-majig, and that is Conker's Pocket Tales. I remember renting this game back in the day before my family and I went to Myrtle Beach on vacation, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, back when you could rent games, Game Boy games from Blockbuster, I remember renting this game, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm glad I got that. That alone was $3. The next game we have, well, 2 boxed Super Nintendo games, and guys, these games have never been played. How do you know? Well, because they are in such great condition, and they were still in the plastic, it's obvious that they've never been played. The first one is Bulls versus Blazers and the NBA playoffs. Obviously not a very noteworthy title, but I'm still excited to get it because this box is in immaculate condition. And if I open it up here, everything was in here. All the inserts. We have the Super Nintendo basic manual. We have this crazy Nintendo Power advertisement with those 80s haircuts. It's awesome. We have a mailing card for registering the product. I mean, obviously this game is like brand spanking new, never been played. The manual literally has no creases in it, and you can tell that it's never been opened, which is awesome. And as you can see here, the cart itself is still in the plastic, has never been taken out until now, and it even has the little Super Nintendo plastic casing for the cartridge. Very happy to get this. And they had some other games there too, boxed. They were all sports games though, so I wasn't really intent on buying them right away, but I might go back eventually and pick some of them up, because there were a few that I was still kind of interested in. But next we have here the more exciting title, but still nothing spectacular, and that is NBA Jam, baby. Yes, I have Tournament Edition, card only, but now I have NBA Jam, boxed, complete, in immaculate condition, just like Bulls versus Blazers. Now, here we go. This has some pretty cool inserts into it. First of all, we have the manual, which, like I said, like the other manual, is in immaculate condition, and nice and colorful. Awesome. And we have, just like the other one, the product registration card, the Super Nintendo manual, and whoa, you're not going to believe what's inside. It gives you so much power every month, it's scary. Yeah, if we still had advertisements like this for like Game Informer and stuff, people wouldn't be hesitant to subscribe to those magazines, because these advertisements are pretty ridiculous. Look at that guy. Who would say no to that face? Not me. Alright, so this too has never been taken out of this package until now. Still in the plastic. You guys know the drill. Has a little plastic cover on it as well. Awesome. But the final insert we have here, which is the thing I'm most excited about as far as inserts go, an NBA Jam poster. Oh yeah. And then it has some advertisements for games in the back, which is kind of cool as well. So yeah, guys, $3 for that as well, and $3 for the Bulls vs. Blazers. I mean, $3 for those two games, brand new, is pretty good, because I looked online on eBay, and both of those games go for about $5 to $20, depending on the condition, completed box, which is kind of cool. Made a nice profit if I ever were to sell these. I'm not going to though, but good stuff. Alright guys, so the final thing I have here for you to show you is something that I did tweet about. If you guys follow me on Twitter, my name on Twitter is the same as here on YouTube. It's RELewis2011. But I was able to snag something on GameTZ. Someone messaged me. I don't know why. I don't know how they knew I was interested in this product. But it was the collector's edition of Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Now, if you look on Amazon, or if you find these in stores, they're retailing at $30 a piece. I got this sucker for $5 brand new, which is fantastic. And if you open it up here, I actually have it bookmarked from where I'm at in the game, but it had this really, really cool poster. This paper is very delicate. I don't want to rip it. But this is basically a map of the game, which is very, very cool. If you guys ever want me to do a video of kind of flipping through this book, just let me know. But it's hardcover. Obviously, it's green with this nice emblem on the front. Very, very worth the $5 that I paid for it. Awesome stuff, guys. I'm very excited to get that. So, I believe that's everything. But like I said, I do have a package coming in the mail. Probably be here by the end of this week, middle of next week, from one of my great friends here on YouTube. But guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support, and I will see you soon with that unpackaging video. Come on, let's celebrate. It's time to go together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! Yeah, Kool and the Gang. Celebration. Celebrate good times. I forget the name of the song. I just embarrassed myself. This is probably going to go in the bloopers because that was just horribly embarrassing. I can't believe I just did that. Yeah.